I'm Daniel. I'm a director of software engineering at Checkly. We do synthetic monitoring, and I would like to talk about what it is, because it's a very complicated word for what I think is a very simple idea. And once you've used it, I think you can never unsee how useful it is. So I used it the first time in 2017, way before I started working for Checkly. And as this is a lightning talk, I will only talk about the positive things. So what's synthetic monitoring, right? Hard word, let's talk about E2E tests first. They're great. Why are they great? Because they can tell you if things actually work, which is amazing, right? So you write all kinds of unit tests. I have done like Java development. I had Mockito, we wrote tons of unit tests and deployed something and it still broke. Having an end-to-end test is a very clear signal and tells you if whatever you're changing in the API or in the web application, it still works, which is great. And for websites, yeah, I mean, there's a little maintenance involved, but come on, it's not that hard. Just use good selectors and you'll be fine. So what do I mean with clear signal? Here's a screenshot of our Sentry, and there are a couple of thousand errors. So can somebody tell me, on the back-end side of things, is everything okay here? Easy to spot, right? So yes, everything is okay. So for my front-end CSS friends, here's a couple of our SQSQ metrics. Do you have an idea if everything still works? I guess it's fairly obvious that yes, this is perfectly fine. So what I'm trying to say, why not use end-to-end tests on production for monitoring things? Because what they can do is they tell you immediately what's broken, regardless of whether you are a front-end engineer or a back-end engineer, right? So if I look at this, I'm like, oh, probably something with a login is broken. And yeah, suddenly, you promote your end-to-end tests to production monitoring. So you run them on a schedule, you get metrics, you immediately see where something is broken. You can test all the weird dependencies that you might have, right? So we're using auth0. What is if they have an outage? So it's kind of cool that you have synthetics in place and all the unit tests say everything is cool. Your own metrics are like, yes, the queues are perfectly fine, the database is healthy, but still nothing works because a downstream dependency is broken. So synthetics. And this is why it's called synthetic monitoring. It synthesizes, I guess, what users would do, and it lets you know if it actually works on production all the time. And like I said, you can catch many things, right? So your downstream provider is having an incident. You would never know if you only have your own system monitored. So this is really nice because it tests everything end to end. It works in Germany, but does it work in California? Maybe some CDN or something is blocking something that you don't even know, right? And having something that runs around the world, end-to-end tests everything from every region, it immediately lets you know, okay, this is broken. And that's it.